See the lights? Who you waving to, Paul?
Dad.
Your dad? Where's Dad?
By the policeman.
Oh, hi, Dad. Where's Mom?
Oh, way
Dad got rid of Mom.
No, it's way over down the audience.
Oh, on the other side? Is that how you call Mom? Is that the way you do it? Paul, do you see the numbers up there?
Yeah.
That's $1,002,114.
Well, I want to say $250,500.
No, that was last year. That was the number we had last year.
What?
Yeah, that's all the money we got last year. And now we've run out of all of that money. And that's why we're doing a show again, so we can get some more money.
Hey, I see my picture.
You see your picture on the television?
Yeah.
Well, let Paul see his picture. My goodness, you sure look cute. You look like Ruby Keeler. Did anyone ever tell you that?
Here I am.
Oh, here you are. Well, let's get the numbers off. Watch them, Paul. We're starting all over again. Now, we don't have any money up there now.
That's 0, 0, 0.
What do you got in your belt?
Money.
Can I have it?
Yeah. I'll stick it in the box.
You want to stick it in the box?
In the box.
John, put $1 up there. That's Paul's dollar. So you started it. Ladies and gentlemen, for muscular dystrophy and for the angel Paul Hawkins, here we go. One more time.
The next 19 hours, you'll see Joan Crawford, Jackie Gleason, Merv Griffin, Tony Bennett, Melina McCurry, Eddie Fisher, Leslie Uggams, Edie Adams, Bobby Darin, Jackie Leonard, Dan Murray, Patty Duke, Eartha Kitt, Roberta Peters, Gene Krupa, Connie Francis, Buddy Greco, Enzo Stuardi, Joe Namath, Jack Dempsey, Rocky Graziano, Orson Bean, Sandler Young, Henny Youngman, Nipsey Russell, Kay Stevens, yours truly Jim Lowe, and 100 other great acts of comedy and song. For 19 hours, stay alive on Channel 5.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Americana. For the next 19 hours, we're going to try to do the very best we can. It doesn't seem like a year has passed, but apparently it has. And with the $1,002,114 that we gathered together here from all of your hearts last year, we made some tremendous progress. I would like you to know that little Paul Hawkins, I'm happy to say, is the first poster child that God has been exceptionally good to, in that he's with us for the third year. Paul is healthy enough and strong enough and his heart is powerful enough that he is with us a third year. He's the only poster child that's made it, and let's hope that we can keep him with us forever. The brightest paper valentine has nothing on this heart of mine. In spite of me, it's singing G. It's good to be alive. I figured me a hopeless case. I thought a smile would break my face, but all along I figured wrong. It's good to be alive. Just like a clock, I tick and tock, but nothing was a kick. But now I'm glad I'm living, 'cause I know what makes me tick. Life never seemed so sweet before, like all the world's a candy store. And though it's been there all the time, I'm like a kid who lost a dime. It's all for me, it's good to be alive. Just like a clock, I tick and tock, nothing was a kick. But now I'm glad I'm living, 'cause I know what makes me tick. Life never seemed so sweet before, like all the world's a candy store. And though it's been there all the time, I'm like a kid who found a dime. It's all for me, it's good to be alive. Thank you very kindly, ladies and gentlemen. And again, a pleasant good evening to you. We have the telephone operators, the lovely ladies on the phones, and we have $1 at 9:05 from Paul Hawkins. The teletypes are going. We have the United Press International teletype that will give us the information as to the dollars that are coming in over the 19-hour period. We will also alert you as to what we are doing on the outlying areas, and we're going to try to flash the phone numbers as minimally as possible so that the entertainment will function and you will be entertained. Oh, there, see how that sounds? Can you hear good there? How I sound in here? Isn't that terrific? Come in, Tracy. Did you get pear-shaped? Good boy. Over. Aha. I see. No, none of this. None of this. There's a boy and a girl hiding underneath. What is playing down there? I see. You can bet your life on it. I would like to introduce a young lady. The young lady that certainly should be introduced first on this telethon. In that last year, she did such a fantastic job for us. She never stopped. It's been 365 days ago, and she's still knocking her brains out to help all of the dystrophic children. Will you join me, please, in welcoming, really, the regal lady of the theater, Miss Joan Crawford, ladies and gentlemen.
An old buttery pattern compared to these kids here. You like that, huh? Well, I can do it. I don't know of anybody who gives more than Jerry. He talked about 365 days a year. I would like very much to read the letter from Mrs. Lyndon Johnson. I welcome this opportunity to express my appreciation for the irreplaceable role of the Muscular Dystrophy Associations of America in bringing us closer to the day when we will conquer muscular dystrophy and its related ailments and enable more of our young people to achieve their fullest potential in a healthier and happier land. As your honorary chairman, I commend your humanitarian goals, and I genuinely hope that all Americans will join us in a campaign that embraces so much of the future well-being of our land. Mrs. Lyndon B. Johnson. I got another one. Well, I had another one.
Yeah, you got another one.
Yes, I have.
You want another one, baby? You'll get another one. Give Sweetie Face another one.
The following is a telegram from Mr. Hubert Humphrey, Vice President of the United States. I'm delighted to join with Mrs. Johnson, Ambassador Goldberg, Secretary of Labor Wirtz, and the many others who are wishing you well on this great occasion. It was sent to you, Jerry. I urge everyone watching your wonderful show, Jerry, to support the fight against dystrophy. Dollars are urgently needed for wheelchairs, lifts, braces, and most importantly, for the research which will someday make such devices unnecessary. God bless you for what you are doing, and all good wishes, Jerry, and for the success of this great effort. Hubert Humphrey, Vice President of the United States.
Let's hear it for Joan Crawford, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Joan. Ladies and gentlemen, about 15 years ago, A skinny kid walked into Columbia's recording studios here in New York. He recorded a song called Because of You. Because of this young skinny kid 15 years ago, he's developed, and because of him, he's made our hearts very, very much happier and lighter. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Bennett.
Broadway, Broadway, everybody's happy and gay, where the nights are brighter than day, all along Broadway. Sweethearts and beaux on their way to movies and shows, dressed up in their Sunday best clothes, all along Broadway. Now when a highbrow meets a lowbrow walking along Broadway, then the highbrow, he has no brow. Ain't it a shame? And you're to blame. Broadway, Broadway, take a little time out for play, where the joy of living holds sway, all along Broadway. Another Plain Street, just another Main Street, Broadway, Broadway, take a little time out for play, where the joy of living holds sway, all along Broadway. Good night, baby, good night, the milkman's on his way. Sleep tight, baby, sleep tight, let's call it a day, but listen to the lullaby of old Broadway. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. For once in my life, I can go where life leads me, and somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew someone warm like you would make my dream come true. For once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have someone I know won't desert me, I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say this is mine, you can't take it, as long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me